Hello and welcome to another Final Fantasy XIV video with me, Meoni. This is another foray into the land of Eureka today, and this is to talk about notorious monsters. During your travels and grinding sessions against the various monsters you'll find in Eureka Animos, which you need to kill for both your elemental experience to level up and fight high level monsters, and also for protean crystals, which allow you to enhance your relic armor and weapon. You will also note, if you look at Geralt's vendor options, you will eventually need Animos crystals, which are the rank up from protean crystals and can only, as far as we know, be obtained from notorious monsters as of yet. So what is a notorious monster? Occasionally, and rarely, notorious monsters, or NMs, will spawn on the map. You'll see a fate symbol on your zone map that's silver in colour. This signifies a notorious monster has spawned. These can vary from level to level, and even be one of several different types of enemy and element, having both elemental affinities to negate using your Magia board, and also a wide array of different mechanics to avoid. Usually NMs spawn in amongst other monsters in the open, so you have to really think about how to tackle the monster without risking death to random ads floating about the place, especially later on, where a death can cost you a lot of experience and the possibility of leveling down. In this regard, our static usually neglects anything AoE related in terms of damage, in the attempt to not accidentally snap aggro on something that could potentially one-shot us if either we have a wrong element selected for that ad or if it is simply over-leveled beyond us, which you will find most notorious monsters will be when you start off in Eureka. It works the same way as Fate bosses in the normal open world, and credit is given for dealing damage to the target and healing those who are in your group. If you do die and you did hit the monster enough, don't respawn at town. It's easier to either wait for a resurrection or wait for the monster to die, and even if you are dead, you will gain experience from the kill. And the experience is amazing. Put into perspective, I could grind for an hour with a static and only really gain half a level, perhaps 2/3 of a level. However, if we hit the notorious monsters once they're up, from the kill you can get roughly 5k experience for a notorious monster, based purely on the ones we did around level 4. Obviously higher level NMs will give more experience, which is probably scaled to your elemental level. The other rewards are the Animos crystals. You will need an absolute ton of these for the later armor pieces, 150 for each of the 350 armor piece upgrades for example. You can however exchange Animos crystals for a random amount of protean crystals, the one below it, at a rate of sometimes 1 to 5 over at Geralt in the port if that is your wish, which could be a good idea if you want to focus on your weapon first, but that's up to you to plan out. The other reward from the notorious monsters is lockboxes. I got around 5 lockboxes per notorious monster or so far. These can be exchanged back in the port base at this NPC. The possible rewards from lockboxes include new barding for chocobos, a new mount, glamour pieces, minions, materia, sparklers, and many other things including glamour, including furniture for your house. You will most likely just get a ton of sparklers, as the other items are fairly rare, which is essentially like the Palace of the Dead spoils random turn-ins. You never really know what you're going to get. NMs are cool, and from the various types I've fought today, they all had varying different mechanics and damage to deal with, and I did enjoy myself overall. Anyway, this video was to cover notorious monsters, what they are and what you could get from them. Hopefully you found something worthwhile in this video. If you did, whack that like button, and I'll see you all next time.